What up? What up? What up? What up? If you up my screen. Yeah. Coming. What's going on? We're gonna talk about R. Kelly today. So why are we doing it? Let's go. What's going on? Let's go.
I got so much on my mind. If I don't let it out, I'm gonna explode straight up. I'm sitting here looking at all these people around me, thinking if I wasn't art, tell me where would they be? Most of them don't even care about Robert Kelly. No, they only care about what I tell me what happened to my whole family. Can't they see him going through? Little brother really needs them. I was there for them when they needed me. Yeah. Where the drama comes, now it's with the one. What type of shit is that? I hope y'all turn y'all backs. People, they smile right in your face. Then go and talk behind your back when they don't even know the facts. And some of y'all church folks pointing the finger at me. Yeah. Loving them, only praying for me. We'll never get it right. Is that the Christian life? Sometimes I like to party, drink, have sex, and smoke weed. But just because I love them things, it doesn't mean I'm going crazy. God, I wish I knew why people wanna hate me. All I do is help them. Try my best to love them. Try to live them up, but they don't know this. They can fuck them. Sony got me here. They keep coming, watch us sin. They calling me casino. What you gonna do now? Hope you better, guess I'm really about to put it down.
I'm undefeated. So I had to go get the belts. As long as they draping above my head. This flyer is the flyer that made a lot of people mad. One of the hottest flyers that I've ever had done. But some things happened a while back that nobody talked about. And I just so happened to be pointed in this direction because all of these cases were sealed. Now they open. I didn't know that people was trying to sue Robert behind his back. These people I never heard of before. So I'm going to bring you what's been going on because most people only know about New York, Chicago with Judge Leavenweather, and they don't know about Chicago, a whole nother judge. So I ain't even going to hold no more. I want to say, what up, Dream Team? What up, Oak Cove? What up, friends? What up, family members? Y'all know how it is on here. We're going to talk about Robert. And the question is, why nobody else? What up, Michelle? Why nobody else? Then I hope you see I subscribed to that. Yeah, I did. Thank you so much, Michelle. Appreciate it. Why nobody else talked about this today? Why nobody else talked about this, period? That's what I want to know. Thank you for the 5 dislikes. I love y'all too. Y'all motivate me because y'all dislike what I'm saying, so y'all keep me going. But nobody's talking about this. And it's weird that we have all these people that's doing everything for Robert. Dana's supposed to be the bad guy, but Dana don't say nothing about nobody, and everybody don't know what to do. Lost. So with that being said, I'll start here. This is going to be like a 2-hour live. I'm going to try to cut it to 1 hour and 30 minutes, but this is a live that nobody know about. So we're going to get into it. And the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois, Robert Sylvester Kelly, petitioner, versus Russell A. Heisner. Wait a minute. That came in front of Honorable Mary M. Rowling. So Robert is petitioning the court, y'all. Robert is fighting back. Thank you so much, Hit Hard. Robert is starting to fight back. So let's go here. Order. The petition for a writ of habeas corpus is denied. The clerk is instructed to enter a Rule 58 judgment in favor of respondent and against petitioner. Any pretending motions are moot. Civil case terminated. Watch this. I don't know who Russell Heisner is, so let me do a background real quick. Let me see who Russell Heisner is. Let's see. Oh, that's what Russell Heisner is. Russell Heisner, he was a correctional institution administrator at the Bureau of Prisons, federal prison system in Chicago, Illinois. Oh, he was the warden at MCC Chicago and has been honored by the United States Marshal Service. So what the hell happened? As a recipient of the Law Enforcement Officer of the Year award. Okay. Now we're going to dig. All right. Petitioner Robert Sylvester Kelly, a federal pretrial detainee, presently detained at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Chicago, Illinois, brings this pro se habeas corpus petition under Rule 28 USC 2241. Petitioner has paid the $5 fee. Pending before the court is the initial review of the habeas corpus petition, Docket 1. Rule 4 of the rules governing Section 2254 cases in United States District Courts require this court to examine the petition and supporting exhibits and dismiss a petition if it plainly appears. The petitioner is not entitled to relief. Petitioner is a defendant in 2 pending criminal prosecutions: United States versus Kelly, number 19 CR 567, Northern District of Illinois; United States versus Kelly, number 19 CR 286, Eastern District of New York. The instant petition seeks release from custody, calling his criminal indictment fictitious. He claims the indictment was returned by an improperly constituted grand jury, not properly signed, and was not properly presented in open court. Whoa. The allegations in the instant petition are substantially similar to pro se motions to dismiss filed in the criminal prosecution in the Northern District of Illinois. No, number 19 CR 567, docket 152, 156. Petitioner's attorney in the criminal case successfully moved to strike the pro se motions, explaining that the motions, although purporting to be filed by petitioner, were not prepared or filed by him, nor with his approval. Number 19 C567, docket 153. The present case is improper if, like in the criminal case, a third party filed the petition without petitioner's authorization. Assuming petitioner did file this petition, it is without merit. A collateral proceeding such as a 28 USC 2241 habeas corpus petition cannot be used as a substitute for a direct appeal from a federal criminal conviction. Vineyard versus United States didn't have that. Then they had Van versus Kruger case. Okay. The proper order of proceedings for petitioner to raise his claims is in his criminal case, followed by a direct appeal. Upon completion of the direct appeal, petitioner may bring a 28 USC 2255 motion. Only after a 2255 proceeding may he attempt to bring a 2241 habeas corpus petition in limited circumstances. A habeas corpus petition cannot be used as an end run around a ruling in a criminal case. A dissatisfied party should appeal a ruling once that option is available. Note, not bring a habeas corpus petition. This habeas corpus petition is dismissed. Okay. And they have all that, gave all the rules. Mary Rawlins, that's the judge. Okay. So we're going to go back here. The order: petitioner motions to alter or amend 11 and 12 are denied. This case remains closed. Okay. Statement. That's that. Okay. So now we go here. Petitioner's expedited motion to alter and amend judgment of petitioner's expedited petition for writ of habeas corpus and subjectium comes now. The petitioner, Robert Sylvester Kelly, Mr. Kelly, acting in a pro se capacity, and respectfully files this expedited motion to alter or amend judgment pursuant to the federal rules of Civil Procedure 59E, asking his honorable court to reconsider its December the 1st, 2020 order denying his expedited petition for writ of habeas corpus ad subjectium as statutory filed pursuant to Title 28 USC Section 221. The grounds for this expedited Rule 59E motion to prevent a manifest injustice in Mr. Kelly's habeas corpus proceeding are that on November the 24th, 2020, Mr. Kelly filed an expedited petition for writ of habeas corpus and subjicium and challenging the legality of his detention by the respondent, Russell A. Heisner. Mr. Heisner, the warden of the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Chicago, Illinois. Number two, thereafter, on December the 1st, 2020, this court improperly denied Mr. Kelly's habeas petition without ordering Mr. Heisner to justify his detention, which the court acted in a manner inconsistent with due process of law. However, when issuing its denial order, this court provided no written explanation for its decision to deny Mr. Kelly's habeas petition, knowing that such petition contains sufficient claims for equitable relief. Thus, the court's flat-out denial of Mr. Kelly's habeas petition and only using the words petition for writ of habeas corpus is denied is a clear manifest injustice. The reason being is that the Supreme Court of the United States has said that opinions are required in our legal system in order that the reasoning which justifies a conclusion may be made manifest. See Dar versus Burford. Moreover, the Supreme Court has vacated and remanded where a district court's order was opaque and unilluminating as to either the relevant facts of the law. See Carter versus Stanton, 405 U.S. 669, 672. Furthermore, several federal courts of appeals have recognized their authority to vacate and remand orders when the district court fails to provide any reasoning for its decision. See Brewster of Lynchburg versus Dow Court. See also Danley versus Allen. Many times and in many contexts, this court has admonished district courts that their orders should contain sufficient explanations of their rulings so as to provide this court with an opportunity to engage in meaningful appellate review. See the case law. See another case law. Because this court's erred when it denied Mr. Kelly's habeas petition without providing a sufficient explanation of its denial and undermining the fairness of the habeas corpus proceeding, it can be said that Mr. Kelly was not afforded the right to be heard by way of habeas corpus. CEG, okay. Wherefore, for the reasons stated in this expedited Rule 59E Motion 1, the court should reconsider and vacate its December 1st, 2020 order denying Mr. Kelly's habeas petition to prevent a manifest injustice and to enter a new judgment in favor of Mr. Kelly in this action without undue delay. Certificate of service, Mr. Robert Kelly. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to do this. Okay. Let's see what the outcome of that was. So the outcome was, and nobody's talking about this because when a habeas corpus come, that have precedent over any ruling. Jesus. So I'm gonna show you. See, it was denied, right? Let's go here. Oh, hold on. Got to log back in. All right. Log back in. Let's see what was that? Right here. This one. Hold on, I want y'all to see this. Here it is. This case is dismissed. Duplication. I think this is it right here. Okay. So this one, so many cases he have, like this is crazy. I can't get back to the one that I was at. Golly. Okay. Incident 310, 310. That was 2 days ago. These are sealed. So they are sealed. Gotta be Heisner. Or Wilson. I don't want to see Wilson. Okay, I got excited. I'm sorry. I'll show you. I'll show you. I got excited. Y'all see this? This is the R. Kelly versus the Heisner joint. It was terminated on 12/1. Let's see. The cover sheet. Expedited motion. Show cause. Letter from Robert to Kelly. Order. The habeas corpus petition 1. Same. So she denied it as moot. Wow. Enter judgment right here. Let's see what the judgment is. Hold on, y'all. So hey, sorry about that. Y'all see Robert fighting to get out, and they just won't let him get out at all. But my question is, why nobody talked about this? Everybody's so entrapped on doing whatever they want to do. But this is major right here. This is going to play out in the Chicago case. And Judge Mary M. Rawlin, I'm quite sure she looked at the documents and stuff, and she said no. So my question is, why won't nobody talk about this? There's so much going on in these cases, but nobody's talking about the real stuff. They all want to talk about, oh, let's leak his music, let's do this, but then they try to be for Robert. No, you can't be for Robert if you're leaking his music. And you can't be for Robert if you're putting it out illegally, which is crazy. Because why would you want to do that to somebody that you care about? That's my question. So let me go to this case right here. Case summary. Look at this case right here. Oh. Oh. Look what I stumbled upon. I'm gonna show y'all. See, just taking time out to look over your boy stuff, and look what I stumbled across. R. Kelly versus Wilson. Office of Atlanta, jury demand plaintiff. Nature suit 820. Jurisdiction federal question. County Fulton. It was filed on the 18th for copyright infringement. Now watch this. Plaintiff Ricardo Wilson. Defendant Robert Kelly. But look who the defendant worked for. I mean, look who name is attached. So the plaintiff is suing Robert Kelly and Sony Music Publishing. Let's see what's entitled in this one. I want to view a document. I want to see. They got it sealed. Damn. Whew. This is 11 page. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to do this on Monday. I ain't know, just ooh. Wilson alleges that Kelly has performed and he and other defendants have authorized, organized, and promoted performances of the infringing work numerous times in Georgia. What? Oh, wait a minute. In 2009, Wilson allegedly wrote and produced a song titled Love Letter. The song that he registered via Poor Man's Copyright in 2009 and with the United States Copyright Office filed in 2010 and registered in 2011. Rob wrote Love Letter. What the hell? At some point in 2009, Wilson discussed the song over a phone call with Kelly. Kelly's representative, Tom Tom, and Kelly's manager, Ronaldo Parker. What? During the call, Wilson allegedly shared the words of the song as well as the cadence, including at least 4 bars in melody and arrangement. At that time, Kelly alleged expressed interest in the song and assured Wilson he would be compensated and credited for it. Kelly, however, therefore allegedly copied various elements of the song, including but not limited to the arrangement, melody, rhythms, harmonies, drums, bass line, backing chorus, substance, tempo, syncopation, and looping without crediting Wilson. Wilson alleges that Kelly has performed and he and other defendants. Wait a minute. Hmm. Let me see something. Because this dude is suing Robert, but he can't even get a judgment. So evidently, the court seen something flawed in this. Let's see, song info. Like I figured, Robert. Somebody's lying because dude is saying that he wrote Love Letter, and Love Letter clearly was written by Robert. So, dude lying. And that's why he can't get a judgment. Now, see, this is the complaint. Motion to dismiss copyright infringement claims. Wilson alleges defendant copied various elements of the song, including but not limited to arrangement of the To establish claim of copyright infringement, a plaintiff must show ownership of valid copy, facts, and copying of consistent elements of the work that are original, facts which he didn't do. Copyright infringement element 1, whether Wilson has shown ownership of a valid copyright. Under the Copyright Act of 1976, copyright protections of, damn, they laid it all out on him. Hey, Robert is protected. Like, how did he copyright? A Third Amendment complaint does not include a copyright certificate for any. He can't even see. He can't even include his copyright certificate. Although, yo, they are coming after him no matter what. They just making up stuff. Here, Sony argues that the Third Amendment complaint fails to state the claim of copyright infringement of the song lyrics because it does not sufficiently allege that Sony copied any constituents elements of the lyrics. It's facts. Plaintiff can show that his copyright lyrics are substantially similar to the song, even though Kelly changed a lot of the words. And as such, plaintiff has the requisite information necessary to show copying and consistent elements. Oh, they going back and forth. Motion to dismiss conspiracy and RICO claims. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Whoa. Now we getting to the bottom of some stuff. In a Third Amendment complaint, Wilson also brings two new claims: a claim for conspiracy to commit copyright infringement and a claim for violating the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act. So now we understand what's really going on. Prima in the building. What up, sis? Another Uncle Henry Love. Yeah. So this dude, and this was in 2000. Let me see. This case was in 2018. So would it be safe to say that this set the precedence for Robert to get a RICO charge? Because we wasn't even thinking about RICO with this. The court briefly addresses the additional claims. So from what I'm reading, Sony contends that Wilson claim for conspiracy to commit copyright infringement is preempted under federal copyright law. So what I'm getting from this is Sony was protecting Robert at first. And then when Robert and Sony split, Sony threw Robert to the wolves, and then here come these RICO charges. That's what I'm getting out of this. That's what I'm getting out of this. Because why would this come about? Motion to dismiss conspiracy and RICO claims. And then 2 years later, or a year and a half later, Robert get conspiracy and RICO claim. See, this is crazy. Yo, let me save this. That's a Hotmail joint. God damn. I can't get it. I gotta print it. Hold on, let me see if I can. I gotta print it. Claim for violating RICO, whether Wilson lacks standing. Sony contends that Wilson lacks standing to assert a RICO claim as a lit. Well, I be damned. I wonder if RICO is connected to Miss Simmons. Conclusion: the foregoing reasons, this court grants Sony Music Entertainment's motion to dismiss docket 54. The court has given Wilson several opportunities to amend his complaint, but the third amendment complaint still fails to state a claim. Consequently, Wilson claims against Sony are hereby dismissed with prejudice. So, wow. So ordered this 27th day of January, 2021. So Sony made sure they was good, but didn't make sure Robert was good. So is this the RICO charge that the government's trying to fathom up, that Sony done slipped their self from, but left Robert there? Hold the hell up. Wait a minute. Ricardo Wilson versus Robert R. Kelly, RCA, and Sony Music Group, Sony Music Entertainment. So if all three of them were part of this, why is Sony the only one that got out of this? Right, because RCA is now Sony. But what about Robert? Oh, hold the hell up. So while everybody beefing, they doing this behind everybody's backs. Wow. Violated the RICO Act as prosecuted under 18 U.S.C. 371, docket 50 P19, 18 U.S.C. 371, however, governs conspiracies either to commit any offense against the United States or to defraud the United States or any agency thereof. As such, Wilson cannot establish a RICO claim under 18 U.S.C. So if the RICO Act is to either commit any offense against the United States or to defraud the United States in any kind of way, or any agency thereof, such as such, how is Robert being held under a RICO Act? When did he ever commit any offense against the United States? And if they trying to say this thing with the females is committing an offense against the United States, so Robert, you know what? Robert need to know who is the United States, because the United States, because Robert have a right to face his accuser. So therefore, the United States got to come forth and say, I'm the United States and we are pressing charges against Robert. But the United States can't do that. They're going to say, well, here's a lawyer to defend the United States. So then you just ask the lawyer, have you talked to the United States lately? I get it. So now I get it. I get it now. So the so-called victims are nothing but witnesses to the United States that brought cases against Robert. So with that being said, who is the United States? Wow. Wow. I'm not getting distracted at all. What are you talking about, Brooke? I get it. I get it. So this is an all-out attack against men that want their Bible from people that never was intended to give us the Bible. Everybody of color that wants their Bible, meaning their They're, I don't know what my mind went blank. People that want their publishing and credit rights and all that. Their catalog, that's what it is. People that want their catalog of color, something always happened. So now that this is not making sense. Because if this was brought in 2018 and then Robert got hit with a RICO Act and Sony was in that RICO Act with Wilson, it was just sealed and filed on the 27th of 2021. Robert was in jail then. I got to figure this out, y'all. Okay. I'm sorry, Brooke. My bad. I gotta figure something out. Because how was Sony? Because if you notice, let me go back to something. Let me point something out. If you go back, you see the defendants is Robert R. Kelly, RCA, and Sony Music Group. Sony bought RCA out. Robert R. Kelly, they made him into a corporation here. They made Ricardo Wilson into a corporation here. So the only way a corporation can fight a corporation, the only way a person can fight a person and a corporation is he have to transform himself into a corporation and give jurisdiction over to that court. And this coming out of United States District Court, this coming from downtown. I'm gonna go and pull this. I wanna get all of the information. I'm gonna see if they give me all the information. I'm gonna go down to the joint on Monday morning and I'm gonna see if they give me all the information. But if you notice, you see Sony the only one that's arguing. And with that being said, since it was filed in 2018, Sony was supposed to argue on behalf of Robert too. And they didn't. They didn't. And since Sony didn't argue on behalf of Robert, that left Robert to sit there and fight, knowing that he don't know what the hell is going on, but Sony do. So the conclusion, the foregoing reasons, this court grants Sony Music Entertainment's motion to dismiss docket 54. The court has given Wilson several opportunities to amend his complaint, but the third amended complaint still fails to state a claim. Consequently, Wilson's claims against Sony are hereby dismissed with prejudice. Now, if you see what the court has did, they made Wilson a person here. They made Sony a person here. That's the only way the courts can fight with each other. And the two can fight with each other is if you got to take them out of jurisdiction and put them in your jurisdiction. And since this is a contractual jurisdiction, wow. Wilson cannot establish a RICO claim under 18 USC, right? Because Sony is not a person. Sony is a business. And companies cannot do business with humans. Companies cannot sue humans and humans cannot sue companies. The only way a company can sue a human is you need a human with firsthand knowledge to come and sue that other human. God damn. All right, y'all. I'm pissed. Because Robert been on Sony for how long? And Sony couldn't amend that RICO that had to add Robert to the claim to get out of that. Something bigger than this, man. Something bigger than this. Look, Dream Team, we got work to do. We got work to do. And I smell corruption. And I want to get to the whole corruption thing. I want to get to the bottom of it. So that's why I said it's a lot of stuff that gotta happen that I really don't want to involve nobody else in, but this have to happen. This have to happen. I don't know. But I'm gonna play this song by Robert, man, to cheer y'all up because that's enough to make somebody snap. All right, here we go. Back to the way. Let's go.
Oh, girl, I'm missing you. Hey, I'm so missing you. Hey, let's go back to the way, back to the way, back to the way we were. Oh, back to the way, back to the way, back to the way we were. Let's go back to the way, back to the way we were. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Girl, I hope you're lying next to me when I wake up. I'll be in the bathroom taking a shower, girl, when I wake up. Said I hope you're in the kitchen, girl, when I wake up. Cause if you're not doing those things, then I don't wanna wake up. See, I just wanna make up. Never wanted to break up. Can we just make love? Let's fix this thing up. Cause I'm lost without you. Girl, I'm about to lose it if I'm not with you. Then I can't hear my music. The seasons will change. Baby girl, unless you come back to me, I need this pain. So I'm praying, heaven, please rewind that night, erase that fire. Cause I see the light, so let's make it right. Let's go back to the way, back to the way, back to the way we. Let's go back to the way, back to the way, back to the way we. Let's go back to the way, back to the way, back to the way we. Do you remember when we fell in love? Girl, I'll give anything to have you back again. And I'll do anything to feel the touch of your wind beneath my wings. Cause I don't wanna do is try again. Oh, so baby, can we try again? Yeah. In this time I'll be a perfect loving man. I promise. Cross my heart and hope to find no understand. And I'm gonna be good to you. And I'm never gonna lie to you. And I'm never gonna leave.
Hey, check this out. And before y'all go, it's 5:00 now. I'll be back at 5:30. I'm going to tackle the injustice of George Floyd and the mistake that his family made today. So if y'all don't want to miss great commentary, be back here on this channel at 5:30. I will be talking about George Floyd. All right, let's get back.
And I'm never gonna hurt, and I'm never gonna cheat on you. You don't have to think on it, baby, you can bank on it. Promise like church when I say seasons won't change. I'm the girl unless you come back to me. I need this pain. Said I'm praying, heaven please rewind that night, erase that fight. Cause I see the light, so let's make it right. Let's go back, girl, back to the way, baby. Let's go back to the way, back to the way, back to the way we were. Let's go back to the way, back to the way, back to the way we were. Remember that I'm trying to call you, but you won't answer. We took it through to your heart, girl, and I'm not gonna go nowhere until you're back here. I'm coming to get you, babe, and bring you back here and let you talk to me, and I'll listen. If you're not in my life, then baby girl, it's something to say. Back to the way, back to the way, back to the way we. Let's go back to the way, back to the way, back to the way we. Let's go back to the way. Do you remember all the sweet memories? Back to the way, back to the way. But I can't live without you here with me. Let's go back. Let's go back.
See y'all back at 5:30. Let's go.
What you gonna do now? Hope you're ready, 'cause I'm really about to put down, down.